Hello everyone, welcome back to Jurassic Jabber episode number 5. Today we're going to be going over a few new recently released articles talking about that 7-mile long meteor that put an end to the dinosaurs' 160 million year old reign. Okay, so today's topic is about the KPG extinction. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's that 7-mile long meteor that hit the Earth 66 million years ago that supposedly killed off the rest of the dinosaurs. Scientists believe that a catastrophic meteor impact 66, not 65 million years ago in the Mexico Yucatan Peninsula was the cause of 75% of the extinction of the Earth's inhabitants. Previous studies suggest that the catastrophic meteor impact threw an exorbitant amount of dust and debris into the atmosphere, blocking out the sun for a number of years. Nobel Prize-winning physicist Luis Alvarez came up with the meteor theory back in 1979, which is now known as the KPG extinction. While his theories about the meteor strike are true, we did not know until recently how devastating the impact actually was. This asteroid had global consequences because it threw a massive amount of dust, sulfur, and carbon dioxide into the Earth's atmosphere and surrounded the planet. What wasn't known until recently was the amount of sulfur and carbon dioxide that was released and the climate change that it caused. According to Joanna Morgan, a geophysicist at the Imperial College in London, about 3 times the amount of sulfur was released into the atmosphere than we previously thought. This would result in even lower global temperatures and an even longer period of global darkness. One of the results of the impact was a cloud that went up into the atmosphere, surrounded the Earth, reflecting light away from the planet and lowered global temperatures by up to 47 degrees Fahrenheit. Dr. Morgan believes that these global climate changes and blocking out the sun would have lasted for more than 10 years. That's more than enough time to stop photosynthesis, which kills off plants, which kills off large herbivores, which results in killing off the big carnivores. Now here are some facts that we didn't know before. The new results state that 325 gigatons of sulfur were released into the atmosphere and 425 gigatons of carbon dioxide were released as well. That's more than 10 times the amount of global emissions produced by humans in 2014. Now let's think about that for a second. Humans have produced only 10 times less emissions of carbon dioxide than a 7-mile long meteor striking the Earth in 1 year. So for those of you who don't believe that humans are a major factor in rapid global warming, time to get on board. The lack of sunlight caused by this event could have changed the ocean's circulation, devastated Earth's plant life, and marine biosphere. Professor Morgan states, the release of carbon dioxide likely led to some long-term climate warming, but its influence was minor compared to the cooling effect of the giant sulfur cloud. Now here's another interesting study about where the meteor hit. A study from the scientists of the University of Tohoku in Japan state that had the asteroid hit almost anywhere else on the planet, the dinosaurs might not have gone extinct. They believe that the meteor hit an extremely large oil deposit in the Yucatan Peninsula. A meteor this size hitting almost anywhere else on the planet would not have produced the amount of pollution needed to cause an extinction of this magnitude. Okay, let me give you an example of how bad this was. The Deepwater Horizon spill produced 4.9 billion barrels in just a tiny spill on the ocean floor. The Chicxulub crater was over 180 kilometers across. The amount of carbon dioxide produced could have been anywhere from 20 to 60 billion tons. That amount of emissions resulted in the annihilation of 75% of the Earth's inhabitants. And let's not forget that the impact would have caused a massive blast pulse wave, resulting in global fires, earthquakes, volcanoes, tsunamis, and electrical storms. According to this study, if the meteor had hit a few miles in any other direction, it would not have had the same cataclysmic results. Instead, it hit one of the largest oil deposits on the planet. To sum it up, the meteor could not have hit in a worse spot. Now I'm going to read you one more quote from Luis Alvarez. The asteroid's mass is only part of the threat. The other part is the velocity. As the asteroid got closer to the planet, the Earth's gravitational pull gets stronger and the asteroid accelerates at an estimated 40 to 45,000 miles per hour. And as we all know, mass times acceleration equals force. And as the asteroid encounters the atmosphere, it turns into a massive fireball, and it turns all the gases and debris around it into white-hot plasma. It's estimated that it would have burned up to 35,000 degrees and could have been brighter than 1,000,000 suns. The scorching light probably would have burned the eyeballs of any animal looking at it for 500 miles. The light might have been so intense that it might have made dinosaur skin look transparent. Scientists believe that an impact like this would have equated to an explosion of 100 million megatons. That's more power than all of the nuclear weapons ever created. Well, I hope all this information was just as enlightening for you as it was for me. Do me a favor, keep the suggestions coming, keep the comments coming. I want to keep doing this. I'm hoping to make a big impact.
That is so lame!
And on that note, thank you very much for viewing. Ben from Jurassic Jabber.